I welcome you all to this conclave on BIM and digital tech transforming bridge design and construction documentation. So we have, this is in association with ING, IABSE and iStruct-E. We will have, in today's agenda, we have a really packed agenda. We have an exciting lineup of speakers, stalwarts in their own rights. I'm sure you'll have a lot to take home from today's conclave. So in today's agenda, we primarily have split it into 8 different sections. The first would be the lamp lighting and inauguration by our esteemed speakers and panelists. So the main part of the presentation start with the introduction to the theme of the event, which will be done by Mr. Manideep Saha, who is our Senior General Manager for Nemetschek India Private Limited, followed by an inaugural speech by ING, IABSE and iStruct-E members, Mr. Harshvardhan Subbarao and Mr. Sandeep Patiwar. Followed by that, we have Mr. Atul Bobe, who is the Managing Director of TPF Engineering Private Limited, who will talk about challenges in the bridge design, construction and documentation. He'll give us an industry perspective about that. We're really looking forward to hear from Mr. Atul. Following that, we have an overview of BIM and digital technology in bridge construction and documentation by Anshuman Pandey, who is the business head for AEC Business ImageGrafix. We'll also have our Nemetschek AGM customer success, Sharad Kadam, who will be presenting the actual product itself, Allplan. As a product, you can get a sneak peek into what Allplan is all about, how it works. So he'll talk about Allplan Bridge and Bluebeam review in action. And he will also talk about how you can enhance documentation, design, and collaboration with Allplan. Penultimate, we have a special session set up for all of you. We have an Allplan civil case study which will be delivered by our Nemetschek team lead and consulting infrastructure lead, Mrs. Željka Moldovan, who will bring you case studies from around the globe and in India as well. Finally, before the closing and remarks, we have a panel discussion with some of the most influential and experienced people in the bridge infrastructure industry. This will be around digital transformation in bridge engineering, design and construction. It will also be an industry outlook. So this looks, this is what the agenda looks like for today's conclave. I'm sure you'll have a lot to take away from here. So without further ado, may I request our esteemed speakers and panelists. So to set this conclave on a roll, may I request Mr. Manideep Saha to step forward. He'll be doing the introduction to the theme of the event, and he'll also be introducing the organizers and associates for today's conclave as well. Mr. Manideep, over to you.
My name is Manideep, as the slide says, and I manage the channel and alliances business for Nemetschek. Nemetschek is a German company. How many have not heard of Nemetschek? I said, how many of you have not heard of Nemetschek? All of you? But I still see some hands not going up, which means that some of you have heard of us, which is good. So because I'm going to take a few minutes to talk about Nemetschek, just to give you a preview of what we do. Just to, maybe it sounds a little repetitive, but I wanted to extend our heartfelt gratitude and welcome to the dignitaries, the speakers, and of course the participants here who've taken up time to come on a Friday evening, which could be either at your home with your family or at the club, wherever. So thank you for coming over. Quick introduction to the key speakers today. So we have Dr. Harshvardhan Subbarao, the president of the ING IABSE. Mr. V.N. Hegde, he's the CEO and Decon and VP of the iStruct. Mr. Atul Bobe, who's here, I guess, MD of TPF Engineering, Mr. Anshman Pandey. He's the business head for AEC Business for ImageGrafix, the co-organizers for this event. Mr. Sharad Kadam, who's my colleague from Nemetschek. He's our all-plan expert for build and construct. And Ms. Zeka Moldovan, who will be joining us remotely from Austria. She is the team lead in consulting infrastructure for Allplan worldwide. We also have panelists, as my colleague Vivek explained earlier. We'll have a panel discussion at the end of the session. So it will be moderated by Vivek, who is my colleague from Nemetschek. He manages the engineering construction sales business for Nemetschek in India. Dr. Harshvardhan, he will be our panelist. Dr. Mr. V.N. Hegde will be a panelist. Mr. Umesh Rajshirke, MD Spectrum Techno. Mr. Suhas Bhagwat, founder and CEO of Agroglide. Mr. Swapnil Joshi, project planning and BIM expert. And Mr. Anish Yeri, owner, MD of Structcon Designers. So hopefully we will have a very interesting session, and we hope to hear a lot from these very eminent speakers and eminent industry spokespersons, and of course very, very established in their own rights in this industry, which is very specific to bridge design and bridge design management per se, bridge construction, if you may. Before we jump into, I thought let me just quickly take you through Nemetschek. Nemetschek, as many of you have not heard of us, it's a German multinational based in Munich, and but we have offices worldwide. And I joined this company about a year back. Even I hadn't heard of this company. So, but when I joined here, I realized that this is one company which is not so well known, but in terms of products, they are extremely well known. So this is a company focused more on innovation, more on offering solutions rather than just doing branding for themselves. And there are some gems of products which you will soon discover as you hear more about Allplan, which is one such product. And there are many such products which are essentially catering to the AEC portfolio, if you may, AECO portfolio, if you may, which is architecture, engineering, construction, and operations. So this company was formed by a person called Professor Jörg Nemetschek, who's much alive now. He's quite old now, but he formed this company in 1963. And so this is almost a 62 years old company. But having said that, the hallmark of this company has been innovation. So continuously they have innovated. They started off with design, they went into construction, they went into very specific design, like bridge design, for example, what we're talking about today. Architectural design, we are into basically the entire portfolio, right from plan to design to build to construct, the entire portfolio of the AECO industry. And as an organization, we have almost 70 lakh users across about 45 odd countries. And we have, one of the hallmarks of this company is that we have never invested on IT or software people. We get actual domain experts to build software. So basically, these are software which are built by experts for experts. I think that's one of the key differentiators that we have as a company. So in terms of the portfolio, like I said, we cater to pretty much the entire portfolio, which is right from plan, design to build, construct, to operate, manage, and of course we have media and entertainment, because one of the things that we've always realized is that you may do the best design, but unless you present it, your stakeholders don't understand that. I think that's where the media and entertainment business comes in very effectively in terms of explaining intuitively to the ecosystem what we are actually coming up with, so there is no gap in understanding. In terms of the portfolio, when we talk about the various parts, as I said, planning and design, we have products like Allplan, Graphisoft, and various other products. In build and construct, we have products, we have operate and manage, and these are all niche products, extremely well established, worldwide for sure, India, most of them. And the underline, if you see, it's all about digital twin. So while you may have gone to a lot of events and people would have talked about digital twins, well, it has a different connotation, it has a different interpretation by different people. What we talk about here as a digital twin is a platform that helps you to actually create a digital model of a physical model right from plan up to operation, then handover and post handover operations. So right from your design to assets, everything is built in to the design day twin. Of course, that's not the topic of discussion today, but I just wanted to highlight a little bit about that. So this, of course, is not new to you, but I thought I'll just dwell upon this a little bit. Some of the industry's trends that we are seeing that is kind of driving that these are the engines, you could say, for this industry. Interoperability, which is, I think, the single biggest issue that we have. When we talk about design, we talk about construction, we talk about planning, we talk about site operations, and of course, handover. There are so many documents going back and forth, but there is always an issue of interoperability between the file formats, between the design tools that you use,